Welcome everyone. My name is Toshendra Sharma. I'm founder and CEO of NFTically, one of the startup in India in the NFT domain, which is a quite a complicated domain. I would say, very difficult to understand. Everybody say that, everybody's talking about NFT. What exactly is NFT? Can we make money with the NFT? Can my business do something in NFT? I have this hobby. I have this particular interest. Can I do something in NFTs? If everybody is making money, why can't I make money, right? This is a simple question that everybody asks. And there are very genuine questions that obviously everybody definitely should ask these questions. And our purpose of this call is to help you figure out the basic idea about what is NFT and why it is unique, why there is a value, and how people can actually make value out of it, and how NFTically can help, and what is NFTically exactly, and what is their business and anything related to NFT. If you want to mint, buy, sell, can we help you? That's the question we are going to answer. So before we start, actually, I wanted to cover a very single 1 minute on blockchain, 1 minute on cryptocurrency, and then 1 minute on NFT, because this is the kind of hierarchy that people follow. Earlier, people used to talk about blockchain, then people started talking about cryptocurrencies, and then people started talking about NFTs. Now people have started talking about the metaverse. So we'll come each and every one. So what is blockchain exactly? So blockchain is like a thousands of computers connected together and trying to maintain a single Excel sheet in a simple language. That is called blockchain. So, if let's say millions of computers all over the world, or computer, phones, servers, laptops, algorithmically connect with each other and try to maintain a credit card kind of statement or an Excel sheet, which has the credit and debit entry, that system overall is called a kind of blockchain, because, the entries in that ledger is being maintained in the form of the blocks. So let's say 10 entries are called one block, then another 10 entries, then another 10 entries. And every few seconds, new entries are keep adding into that Excel sheet in the form of blocks. So that becomes a chain of blocks, and we call it a blockchain. So now, what is so unique about this? What is so powerful? So, the most important idea about this blockchain is that once that entry has been made in that Excel sheet, nobody in this world can modify that entry, tamper that entry, and change the records in that entry. So if that entry gone, once that entry gone into the blockchain or recorded into the ledger, we call it distributed ledger, once that entry entered into that ledger, then it becomes 100% immutable, or a immutable record. Immutable record means nothing in this world or nobody in this world can actually change that record. So this means that once your data is entered into the blockchain, you are now relaxed. Okay, that fine is clear and complete. Now, how the cryptocurrency comes into the picture. So cryptocurrency is one of the use case of blockchain technologies, which means that, the ledger, the blockchain ledger, which is an Excel sheet, that Excel sheet is maintaining a record of something that's called debit entry and credit entry. These numbers, let's say 5 has been added and 2 has gone. So 5 debited, 10 credited, and then 2 added, two item debited and 3 item debited, credit, and so on. These numbers are nothing but a cryptocurrency itself. So there is no one in this word say that, okay, this is cryptocurrency, this is not. As long as that ledger is maintaining that number will be called a cryptocurrency. Since the debit and credit entry of that cryptocurrency can never be modified by anyone. So if I sent 5, let's say Bitcoin to Kanishka, and then after 2 days, I said, okay, no, I don't want to give it that. I want to take it back. Can I do it? No, because that once the record has been created in that ledger, nobody can change it. So, having that nature of immutable transaction means something that once transacted cannot be reversed. That actually made these entries valuable, these numbers valuable. So if I have 10 Bitcoins in my wallet and I give 2 Bitcoin to Tarun, then nobody in this world can say, I want that 2 Bitcoin back from the Tarun's wallet to my own personal wallet. And Tarun can be sure that once it has been received, nobody in this world can take it from me. That's why these entries are important. Now, when everybody started asking for these entries, or let's say these numbers, okay, I want in my account these numbers to be as much as we can. So let's call it a Bitcoin. So I want Bitcoin in my wallet to be 1,000 or 100 or 1 lakh, maybe whatever number of Bitcoins you want, right? It is not that easy that you can just say that I want these numbers. So, I'll just do somewhere, I'll steal someone's Bitcoin and I will change some Excel sheet records and I will get it in my wallet. It is not possible like this. Until unless somebody send it to your wallet, there is no other way to get it. Now, since everybody wants these, I would say, once everybody wants these numbers from everybody's account, then these numbers will become valuable. There is a supply demand concept in terms of valuation of a certain number. So if a number says that, let's say there are 100 numbers or 100 digits or 100 items of unique of its kind, no other item exists like this, then, and everybody want these numbers, right? Everybody say that I want it and I'm ready to pay more than what others are paying. Then the value will start increasing because there are limited numbers of 100 items in this world, right? And these entry of these items are being recorded in the blockchain, which is an immutable ledger. So now Bitcoin is like this. There are 21 million Bitcoins that will ever exist in this world. And since everybody wants it, its price are increasing. And the Bitcoin entry is maintained in the Bitcoin ledger or called a Bitcoin blockchain. So every blockchain has its own ledger. Ethereum blockchain has a separate ledger. Bitcoin has a separate ledger. Solana blockchain has a separate ledger. And the numbers in those ledgers are called cryptocurrencies, obviously, of that particular, network. So if it's a Bitcoin blockchain, it will have a Bitcoin as an entry. If it is an Ethereum blockchain, it will become an Ethereum as an entry, and so on. So, now, just give me a second. So, so now this is called cryptocurrency, since cryptocurrency is like a numbers being tracked in a blockchain ledger over a peer-to-peer network is called cryptocurrencies. That's it. And whatever you represent with these numbers, either you represent these numbers with an asset, security, money, it will take the shape of that. Ultimately, it's just an entry in that ledger. That's it. So now this is called cryptocurrency, and let's talk about the NFTs. So non-fungible token are nothing but the token which exist in those entries which are somehow mapped to a real life digital assets. So if it can be a virtual painting, it can be a drawing, it can be art, it can be a photograph, it can be video, it can be anything digital which can exist on a laptop or a computer memory. So if it is a single byte, it is still, and it can still be converted into NFT as long as it is a digital. So remember, digital can be also seen as a virtual or a fictional, or maybe an opportunity. So let's say an opportunity to talk to Toshendra can be converted into an NFT. So when I say that if the particular image is being converted into NFT, that means that that particular digital image will be mapped to a number that will be tracked in the Excel sheet. That's it. So that there is an image and there is a number assigned to that image inside that ledger, and that number will be called NFT, not the image. Remember, the image is not called NFT. The number which is being entered into the ledger is called NFT. So whoever will acquire this number or a item in the ledger entry will be considered as the owner of the NFT. So if I have that entry of that NFT or a digital asset into my account, then I will be considered as the owner of the NFT. If I transfer that entry to Tarun or someone else in my network, then that person will become the owner of the NFT. So since whoever will own this NFT will be considered as the owner of the real life digital image or asset. Simple as that. Now you might be thinking, okay, what exactly is a non-fungible means, right? What and how we define the non-fungible, and so what is the properties of non-fungible? What can become a non-fungible token, and what cannot become a non-fungible token? So non-fungible essentially means that it is something that is not interchangeable or exchangeable. So for example, if I have a currency, let's say if I have 100 rupees note with me and Tarun has a separate 100 rupees note with him, obviously the entire number is completely different. I have a unique number in my currency. He has a unique number in his own bill, and we exchange that bill of 100 rupees each. So we will still have 100 rupees. I will still have 100 rupees in my pocket. Tarun will still have 100 rupees in my pocket. However, our currency the bill has changed, right? We have exchanged the bill without actually affecting its value. So that means that money is called a fungible token. Remember, real life money is called a fungible token. If you have a gold and it is a 22 karat gold, then you can exchange it with any kind of 22 karat gold in this world. If you have 1 kg 22 karat gold, which is a big amount, and you exchange it with another 1 kg 22 karat gold, you are still be having the same amount. So gold can still be considered as a fungible token. Gold is not a non-fungible token. So your token means an object. Let's call it a simple entry, either entry in a record table or an object. So what are the non-fungible tokens? So paintings can be seen as a non-fungible token. Let's say a Mona Lisa painting hanging in a museum or a painting hanging in my home, right? Even if the creator is same, the canvas is same, the colors are same, that person will be creating the painting one after another, then both paintings will be considered as a unique different painting. There is no way that painting will be 100% replica of each other if the painting has been drawn with the hands, right? So each painting a painter or an artist draw in their life is actually a non-fungible token, because you cannot exchange a painting without actually affecting its value. So if let's say if I have a painting, give you that painting, and you have a different painting and you give that to me, we will not have a same painting the way it was there in the case of money. So it becomes a non-fungible token. Similarly, every human being can be considered as a non-fungible token. So if we consider ourselves as a token, then we are a non-fungible token, to be exactly. So we can also map ourselves with a NFT entry in the blockchain and start, trading. Obviously, this will be a big crime, but yeah, that is technically possible. So anything that you think cannot be exchanged without affecting its value can be considered as a NFT. So paintings are a good example. If you have a camera, you are at the same spot, same time, and you click two pictures. Trust me, these two pictures will never be 100% same until unless you copy paste the original picture and create a copy of it. That will be 100% same. But even if you have a different movement, even if you click on a different milliseconds, that will be considered a change. There is a question which says that what about a car? So obviously car is also 100%, I would say non-fungible, but in some cases it is fungible. Let's say if there are two cars of the same brand, which has never driven by anyone, right? And 0 kilometer driven, and brand new car of the same brand, same model, same year, then it become a fungible token. Otherwise it's a non-fungible token. So there are cases. Car number can make it a non-fungible if the car number is unique. But if obviously the engine number will make it a unique car in itself, and the chassis number also can make it a unique car. So there are multiple ways, as long as there are properties, that will become a fungible token. So so now you understood what is non-fungible token. Can I convert anything digital into a NFT? The answer is yes. Even you can convert an opportunity into NFT, an experience into an NFT. Let's say an experience to take a ride in a roller coaster in Disney park, right? That can be considered as an NFT. I will start selling that as an NFT in the open market, and people will start buying and selling. And whoever will ultimately buy it can actually come to the Disney park, pay that token back to the Disney, and take that ride, right? So you might be thinking, okay, so this is already there, right? It has been there like last 20, 30 years since the internet is there. It's already there. You can actually buy digital items or event tickets online and start, experiencing the, whatever the ride is there or the experiences. You can just go there and then give that token back. Can't it just become why we need to convert it into an NFT? Why can't it just become a normal transaction? Can it be a digital item being sold behind a paywall? Can we just connect a PayPal account, start selling my ebooks, start selling my images? It become a normal thing. So why complicate things? Why there is so much fuzz about this NFTs? So actually this answer to this question is very, very, very easy and simple. Whenever you convert or start selling a digital item into a public market or let's say on a website through a paywall, then you actually are trusting the payment processing company or a payment gateway company while selling your item. So let's say if I am selling my ebook on a website and people will come to my website, use a credit card, make a transaction and get that ebook into their account back. And after that, they can just, consume the ebook. And after 2 days or 3 days, they can just call the payment processor or a bank or MasterCard or Visa card or a bank simply say that, hey guys, I did not purchase this. This is a fake transaction. I want my money back. So of course, the Visa card will, reverse the transaction and, put you a penalty on the seller and give you the money back. Give the buyer the money back into their account. Buyer already has the ebook in their account. Buyer might have taken 100 copy or 1,000 copies of ebook. And even if the seller says that, please delete my ebook, it won't affect, because the replica or the copy of the digital item is 100% same as the original one. There is no difference between the copied version of the ebook, right? It's 100% same. There is no way to make a difference. So even if I say that I have deleted your file, I have actually taken a copy already and I have taken it in my pen drive. So I can do whatever I want with that ebook. So as a seller, you are at a loss because you did not get the money. You already, given your digital item to that person and he has taken it to somewhere and he started selling it on torrent or somewhere else. So now if you consider this case and explain it into the NFT world, then it is very easy. Nobody in this world can actually reverse the transaction once it is being done. Not even the bank, not even the owner of the blockchain, not even the Vitalik Buterin. If you're doing the transaction Ethereum, even Vitalik cannot do anything about it. Once the matter is gone, once the money is gone, it's gone. Once the NFT has been delivered, it is delivered. Nobody can actually take that NFT back. So of course, once you purchase that NFT, you are actually purchasing the digital right of that image. That image generally, many of the NFT platforms generally put that item into the decentralized storage, which is become a decentralized, openly accessible. And there are some storage which will take the custody of the digital item, say that, okay, we'll keep it safe forever. And whenever whoever wants it, that can be done. Even if somebody say that I'm deleting the NFT in my local machine, you as a owner can actually take the copy of it and then keep it with you. Even if it is being deleted and somebody is actually re-uploading it, it can become a same NFT or a different NFT depending on the file type. Even if you change a small file, it will become a different NFT. So there are problems in NFT domain which has never been solved and can never be solved. It's like, can someone take my image once I minted as an NFT? Can somebody take my image and do another minting of the NFT? The answer is yes. There is no way you can actually stop it. And there is no way to actually control that aspect, because whatever you see on the internet, you can actually download it into your local machine. So it's like if somebody is seeing something, that doesn't give them a right to own the NFT. So right click and save image, save item as save file as an image. That doesn't give you the ownership. The ownership will still remain officially with the person who actually own the NFT or whoever has assigned the license to that NFT. So this is how things will work. There are certain limitations as well. Of course, NFT cannot solve the entire problem of content stealing, copyright stealing. There are limits, and there is a limit up to which the this blockchain technology and NFTs can solve it. But what is unique about this NFT is that once you mint an NFT from the digital asset, first, you can sell it to anyone in this world without involving any trusted third party. You don't need an intermediary. You don't need PayPal. You don't need bank. You don't need government or Razorpay or any kind of Stripe payment gateway to actually sell your item. You can just sell it to that person without worrying about whether that person will take your item and will not give you money back. That's not going to happen because the NFT purchase happen instantly. So in a real time, that item gets swapped with the money and you lose the NFT while you get the money back into your account. So you send the NFT, that person send the money, and the swap happen in a real-time manner. So it is not the case that that person will get my money and I will not get my NFT back. No. As a buyer, you don't have to worry about that. As a seller, that person will get my NFT and I will not get my money back. That's not the case. You don't have to worry about that either. So there are so many ways it can help you. The third way actually it can help you is that it can become a openly tradable. Remember, once you maintain an NFT, that NFT will become an openly tradable item in the worldwide exchange or ledgers. So let's say I have an ebook, I converted it into an NFT, I wanted to sell it to someone. So that NFT, that ebook, or let's say image, will be sold in open market without involving me as a person. Of course, if I set a royalty, I can keep getting the royalty whenever that NFT changes hand. So whenever the sale happen from one person to another person, I will get my cut. That's called a royalty. So every trade, I will get the royalty in my account, and people keep trading openly. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have any way to control it, stop it, or do anything. So when you convert a, let's say, opportunity as an NFT, right? Let's say if I have the opportunity is to talk to Toshendra for 15 minutes and I'm releasing it as an NFT, and people are buying it online, then whoever will buy it can actually sell it further to another person who need it more than that person. So it can become an openly tradable item. Or let's say maybe this company becomes big and made a multi-billion-dollar company, and after 2 years or 3 years, that person who has my NFT can come back to me saying that, hey guys, you have actually issued your NFT. I want to consume that NFT right now. So I will send you my I will send you my NFT. You give me your 15 minutes to me over a Zoom call. So that can happen. Of course, the more time that person is holding that NFT, the price will increase because I might be increasing my value. So my 15 minutes time will become more valuable in next 5 or 10 years, maybe, because the 5 years back, my time might have been not that expensive, but now if I'm busy, I can be considered as myself as an expensive guy. So that opportunity, the more you wait, it may increase its value. So even if you hold a certain NFT in your wallet, it may increase its value because the thing associated with it is actually increasing in value with time. But this might not be the case with every kind of NFT. So this is how the NFT market works, and it can be, yeah, there is a question actually, how to put a wall to an opportunity. So you have to define that as in a description of the NFT. Let's say if I say, whoever will buy this NFT will get a 15 minutes, opportunity to 15 minutes time to talk to me, Toshendra, for 15 minutes only. What I have to do is, when I mint this as an NFT, I have to declare it in my social media and social accounts that this is what happened and this is my original NFT collection address. So that nobody can fake it. And this will become a or I would say the offline method to actually have that kind of transaction in the backend. So obviously it's like a real life time slots are being converted into an NFT. So what happened is you have to do it offline. You can't do it on the blockchain. I cannot talk to the people on the blockchain. That's not true, right? This is not how it will work. So even if you mint certain item as NFT, blockchains is being just tracking the ledger and ownership. That's it. Now everything except the ownership and the tracking and money transfer and purchase, selling, everything has to be done outside the blockchain. So for example, if I'm selling a cricket bat of the Sachin Tendulkar through which he has played the World Cup, if I'm selling that as an NFT, so what I have to do is I have to either draw a creative image or take a picture of that bat and put it in the sale as an NFT. But the physical bat will remain with me, and I have to put that bat somewhere in the I have to put that bat somewhere in the custodian or museum, so that I can declare and confirm it, and that museum can confirm, yes, I have the bat. Whoever will buy this NFT will be considered as the owner of the bat. So of course museum can also do by keeping these big expensive artifacts into the the custodian of the custody of the museum itself, while the item as an NFT being sold in the open market. So when you are selling the tweet of Jack Dorsey as an NFT, that doesn't mean that you will actually own the tweet. You will actually own a mapped version of the tweet as an NFT. So whoever will own that NFT will be considered as the owner of the tweet. So that will be a subjective matter. Okay, so I think all done. So I'm going to now show you how to mint the NFTs on NFTically platform. So what is exactly NFTically and how actually we help others? So NFTically is a SaaS platform that helps anyone launch their own white label NFT store. So if you have an NFT you want to sell, so there are two ways to sell it, right? One is that you go ahead and use an existing open marketplace and try to mint your NFT there, right? Just like NFTically also has a marketplace called market.nftically.com. I'll just I think I'll ask Kanishka to put it on the chat. So market.nftically.com is where you can actually go connect your MetaMask wallet and start minting your NFT. You don't need to create a store. Of course, as a user, you can do it. But if you are a person who say that, okay, I want to create my own store, I will sell my items within my store, and you want to white label it with your own brand domain name, that can be done. So of course, you want to launch it as a marketplace as well, you can do it. So NFTically can help you launch your own white label NFT marketplace, and with your own domain, logo, everything will be yours, powered by us in the backend, just like Shopify does for e-commerce. So I'm going to have actually opened a store. I'm going to share my screen. Hold on a second. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen here. Okay. Hold on a second. So this is the market which I was talking about, the market.nftically.com. You can just connect your account using the MetaMask wallet and start minting it anytime. So all you need to do is go to my account after connecting your MetaMask. Of course, you need a wallet to log in into the marketplaces. All the marketplaces all over the world actually use this technique. So of course, you need a cryptocurrency wallet, I would say, or a blockchain wallet. MetaMask is the most common. I'm going to mint it and do the demo on the Matic blockchain. So I'm in the Polygon Matic blockchain. I have this 11.89 Matic in my account. And I'll just show you how to log in. Actually, I'm going to log out first here. I show you how to log in. So this will be the simple homepage, which is how you will see the whole platform. And if you want to log in, just click on the wallet. It will take you to the login page. You have to click on this. It will take me to this sign page. I will sign and it says that logged in. So this is how you log into the platform. MetaMask wallet is nothing but a Chrome extension you can download from the Chrome store, and you just configure it and keep your recovery phrase same. That is how the wallet works. And after that, you can just sign the transaction using the wallet. So if I go to my account, so remember, this is a marketplace. This, what I am seeing right now, is a marketplace. So this is where you can actually go and create minting and start minting NFT. So all I have to do is create a collection. So remember, when you mint an NFT, you have to actually create a collection first. Collection is like a bucket. So you have to create a bucket and then put an item inside the bucket. You cannot just put the item and in open and say start selling. So a bucket is called a smart contract actually. So when you deploy the blockchain, deploy the smart contract in the blockchain, it creates a collection for you. So I also wanted to show you this sample store demo. So this is a demo store. We are calling it a NFTstore-demo.com. This is powered by NFTically. Of course, in the backend right now, you are seeing the white label domain name. You can put it if your name is Akash, you can put it akash.com. If your name is Andrew, you can put it andrew.com, whatever you like. And this will be a completely white labeled interface. And after that, you can go to the my store. If you want to manage your store as an NFT store owner, then you can actually, you have all the options required for the logo, name, basic settings, contact us details. Even you can select which blockchain you want to pin this whole thing, and KYC settings, everything. So all the configurations are available, even the appearance, theme, customization, APIs, everything. So I'm going to do this whole minting in the NFTically marketplace, which is a supermarket, we're calling it. So I have to create a collection. I'm going to create a collection now here. So I'm going to select the blockchain as a Polygon blockchain. You have to select which blockchain you are going to deploy your collection. Of course, an NFT collection can exist on a blockchain. So I'm going to put it a demo collection. And hey, this is my collection. There are two types of actually NFT collections. One is called or NFT standard, but it's called ERC 721. Another is called ERC 1155. So ERC 721 means you have actually one item for each digital item, one NFT for each digital item. So there is an image and there is an NFT. That's it. There is no other combination. 1155 means there is an image and there are 1,000 copies of it. So there are 1,000 NFTs of one image. So ebook can be a very good example. You want to create an NFT or an ebook. So ideally you should create a 1,000 copies of your ebook. You don't want to sell your ebook just once, right? You want to give everyone access to your ebook, whoever purchases it. So in that case, the semi-fungible will be a lot of sensible option. So I'm going to stick with the ERC 721, assign the category as art and click on create. Of course, you can upload the collection logo as well. So this is how I created my collection. So now I have other information to upload. So I can put a category, update a category as well, links, social media, royalty. If I want to put 2%, let's say royalty, and I want that royalty to be paid every time to my this wallet only, right? So I can put my wallet as an NFT royalty payout group. And in the apps, you want it to become explicit content or sensitive content, then you can put it there. I'm going to now put it on save changes. So now my collection has been created. Now I can actually add an item inside that collection. So I'll click on the collection. I will upload the digital item, whatever the image I want to upload. Hold on a second. I have a, let's say I have this. Okay, why it's not visible? Okay. Hold on a second. Let me take a screenshot of this. Let's say I'm going to put this image as an NFT. I think I have some, okay, sorry. Yeah. So I'm going to upload this image as an NFT. Of course, I can put anything as an NFT. I'm just, for the sake of time, I'm going to take, I have taken a screenshot. So I'm going to putting this as an NFT. Okay, my upload box, right? And I'm going to put the link. Any link you can provide a description. This is my upload box design. You can add a property, whether it's a, let's say, type. I would call it a box, and save. You can put it again. You can mark this NFT as an explicit sensitive content. You can add an unlockable content, means API key. So you can put an API key here, and you can say that API key will be available after the collection. These actually purchased, or it will be only available to the owner of the NFT. I'm going to click on create. So now the item has been created. Now all I have to do is I can actually put that item on sale. So for that, I will have to put it on, click on this button, and it will start minting the item into blockchain. Remember, the item has not been minted on the blockchain yet. It has been created into NFTically system. And now I'm going to mint it. So I'm going to put it on sale, let's say 0.1 Matic. I'm going to sell it on a 0.1 Matic as a fixed price. I can set an auction as well. Auction is not actually enabled right now. So let's say I put it on the 0.1 Matic as a price. I want to post my listing and send it to the blockchain. Remember, I can put a charity detail as well if the money will go to the charity. I can put a payout group. I can split the money into the several people whenever the sale happened in this NFT through the NFTically payout group. So I'm going to keep it like as it is and put on sale. Now it will actually ask for the signatures. Remember, now I'm going to contract deployment. As you can see, this is saying contract deployment. Now I'm going to interact with the blockchain through my MetaMask wallet and put all the settings which I have just mentioned here into the blockchain. So as you can see, this transaction has been thrown. So this transaction is coming here. It will be confirmed very soon. So see, this is the second transaction. If you look closely, I'm going to mint. This is how the minting is happening. So now the blockchain, the second transaction has been submitted. If you refresh this, you will see that these are all the information. As you can see, the contract has been initialized, created. And I have paid 40 cents for this transaction. Okay, so I think I have closed the pop-up, I guess. The item has been minted for 30 seconds ago. So token ID 1 has been created. If I'm going to refresh, hold on a second. I'm going to refresh it and put it on sale back. It will ask me for the set approval for all. So I'm going to approve it and give the permission to the exchange so that they can sell it for me. And then there will be a final transaction where I'll be signing all the records through my private key. Remember, I'm using my MetaMask wallet to sign the transaction. So this is the final signature, and that's it. Now the item has been successfully posted on sale. If I put it right now in this group, in this chat, you guys can actually go and purchase it right now. That's it. you can actually purchase this NFT in the real Matic, 0.1 Matic, which is almost 20 cents, I guess. So if you want to pay 20 cents and acquire this NFT, you can have, that transaction can happen right now, right here. So as you can see, this is how the property or NFTs look like. And it had already been listed on sale in 4 seconds ago. And if you buy it, you will just own it right now. So this is how you can mint an NFT. Yeah, so cost is actually depends on the blockchain to blockchain. So whenever you mint an NFT, you are actually, you are actually throwing a transaction to the blockchain, and to get your transaction processed on the blockchain, you have to actually pay a gas fee. That gas fee depends on blockchain to blockchain. So if you are on Ethereum blockchain, that gas fee is quite high. So it is very expensive to mint an item on Ethereum blockchain. So if you go to the Polygon Matic, the gas fee is low and the congestion is slightly lesser than the Ethereum. And since the Matic price is just $2, it becomes very cheap. But of course, imagine if that Matic price is a $4,000 per Matic, the gas fee still become a very high. But again, since that's not the case, you can go ahead and pay 40 cents for a collection creation. So if you go to this whole thing, let's say this is the collection. There are 3 transactions actually required for the first NFT. Remember, this is a one-time transaction, which is called a contract creation. Once the contract is created, which means the bucket is created, you can put any number of NFT inside that contract or inside that bucket. So this is a one-time transaction. If you look closely, it's a 40 cents. And this is the per item cost. So per item cost, if I check closely for NFT, is around 2 cents. If you can see the transaction fees. So it has just become 2 cents, which is like a very small cost actually. 2 cents you have paid. It's like a 1 rupee 40 paisa, around 1 rupee 50 paisa for an item. And then last item was for approving the exchange to sell the item. That is almost transaction fees is literally almost a 0 cent. So it might be 0.002 Matic. So it might be less than 2 paisa, 3 paisa. So it became almost 1 rupee 60 paisa per NFT on an average in Polygon Matic. Of course, if you exclude the contract creation, which is a one-time exercise. So now if you go to the contract creation, even if it is 40 cents. So 40 cents is now 40 rupees. So technically 30 rupees actually, this is 30 rupees. So 30 rupees per collection, one-time process. And then per item, you have to pay 1 rupee 60 paisa. So that is the lowest cost that you can pay for minting an NFT. Of course, you have to acquire these Matic. So there are multiple ways in NFTically, we actually provide the ways to add your money into your account, actually using MoonPay. So you can click on this, you can add funds, buy with card, and you can select 30 Matic or how many US dollar worth of Matic you want to buy. You can click on buy now. It will take you to the MoonPay, and you can actually pay money and get your cryptocurrency in your account using the Visa MasterCard. So that MoonPay allows you to top up your wallet with the card and start minting an NFT item. Or you can borrow the NFTs if you want to from your friends. That's it. It's very simple. So this is how the NFTs work, and you can start selling, buying. If any of you guys have the Matic in your wallet, you can just buy it so that people can actually experience the purchase thing. So owned by me, created by me. If somebody will buy it, it will become somebody else, owned by someone else. That's how it works. So, Polycoin has recently launched this NFT marketplace, which is powered by us. So Salman Khan Dabang NFT is actually powered by us through our platform. So you can go to market.polycoin.com. So this is us actually. This is us in the backend. So this Rajo dialog is available at 20 Ether, of course, the expensive dialog. Remember this dialog? So this is kind of a thing that is happening, and why people are going crazy, you might be thinking though, I have a good answer. Actually, everybody is making value out of this technology, right? Since everybody is making value out of this technology, everybody jumping into it. You don't have to wait for everyone to, to get convinced. Even if a small portion is get convinced that yes, this technology is big and have intellectual value in the idea, in the demonstration, in the deployment, then everybody is, onto this. So why businesses should care about NFTs actually, why businesses should care about NFTs and metaverse and this technology? Businesses are seeing a lot of value flow from a traditional technology to the decentralized technologies. And they are seeing that their consumers are more interested in having a peer-to-peer transaction-based system and bent towards that environment. So businesses are saying that, why wait? If our consumers are going in that direction, why not we start delivering the experience to our consumer in that metaverse or a virtual world? And another thing is that, there is another word called metaverse. Everybody's talking about what is metaverse, what is happening. So metaverse is actually a virtual world where your virtual virtual presence is richer than your physical presence in your real life. So it is happening where people are richer in their virtual world than the physical world. And when it is happening, people are investing more time, resources, and efforts in that virtual world. And that virtual world is now called a metaverse. Metaverse is like a virtual reality based environment where you can actually interact with the peers, your colleagues, friends, and make a transaction, purchase items, pay money. So earlier, the virtual reality existed, I think, since last 10 years. Everybody was talking about virtual reality, but nobody cared much as a business. But the moment the e-commerce became a reality within the virtual reality, it becomes a real thing, because now people can go into the virtual reality based world, pay money in your cryptocurrency, Ethereum, Polygon Matic, and and purchase an item and get that item delivered in their real life, or maybe consume that item within the virtual world only. So if I'm buying a car from GTA 5 using my own Ethereum or Bitcoin money, and taking that car to some other game and playing that game there, let's say NFS maybe, and playing a racing game there, it becomes a real value, because now metaverse since they are virtual, they are connected. There is not much to do to connect these two words together. So I have this the Oculus Quest 2 right now with me, where I can go to the Horizon venues, and I can interact with the people who are actually standing next to me. I can actually feel that person, right? Because I went to that virtual reality world and realized that if I add a e-commerce layer within that Horizon venues, then it becomes a real magic word. So Web 1.1, Web 1.0 existed when there was a one-way flow of value. Then Web 2.0 came, where there was an exchange of value, exchange interaction, multimedia rich environment, beautiful website apps. Now Web 3.0 is coming, where there is a decentralized of these experiences, and you can have a virtual reality, and you can actually walk inside the H&M store and purchase the items or clothes within that store. So right now, e-commerce giant like Amazon, Flipkart actually offering the a two-dimensional interface where you can actually purchase items. Sooner there will be a 3D environment where you can actually walk inside the the supermarket or store and purchase items by just tapping on it. That's it. You keep tapping on it. You just consider yourself as a person who has just made the transaction and pay the amount as an NFT, and you get your item delivered at your home. So rather than looking into your phone or a 2D screen, you can now actually have a 3D transaction. NFTically is coming up with an NFT art gallery walkable. So every store owner on NFTically platform will be able to launch their NFT items within the art gallery, which is 3D and walkable and within the VR environment. So you can just put a VR headset, walk inside the art gallery, interact with the images in the wall, and try to purchase the transaction and try and make the transaction, and get your NFTs delivered into your MetaMask wallet instantly. So it is all about changing the perspective, and people are more interested in making wealth in the virtual world than the real world. And this next generation is actually very serious about it. So businesses, since the the individuals are serious, the customers are serious, brands have become already serious. So Nike has recently acquired a company for launching the more NFTs in shoe domain. And every brand you talk about, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, you just talk about it. Every brand, especially the luxury brands, are entering into this space. And it is really not a joke, because the kind of money being flown and or entering into this market and the kind of investment happening. OpenSea recently had a, I think $13 billion valuation within next 2 years. Within the last 2 years, it had happened, and it's really a serious money. So I think as a business, if you are a CXO or a leadership position in your business, you should think about doing an experiment. Trust me, in India, almost all the big giant corporations are actually doing something about NFTs and thinking about NFTs. And cryptocurrency is not a fad anymore. There are a lot of decent use cases of blockchain technologies beyond cryptocurrencies, which people are nowadays taking very seriously. Earlier, nobody cared about blockchain because they thought that blockchain is a scam. Why? Because blockchain produced cryptocurrencies. So guys, I think if you talk about the scam, then internet have produced more scam than cryptocurrency can ever produce, or a blockchain can ever produce. So since blockchain is a subset of internet, so I think scams is like a side effects of every technologies. And since there's a property of privacy, anonymity in the blockchain, it is being exploited by the criminals. And of course, it is a bad thing to being used, that technology, which is so valuable for the criminal. But again, that's the nature, right? Even the bombs are used by terrorists. Even the mobile phones, iPhone is used by terrorists. That doesn't make the technology or that company bad or the whole thing. So overall, right now, the sentiment which was there 3 years back in India in blockchain technology in the world has changed. People are now very serious. So if you are thinking about NFT business in your business, think broadly, and we are happy to help you in any case. And if you have any questions, I think we have 10 minutes left. We can go through any question and answers. So Kanishka, can you curate the questions one by one and ask me here? I'll answer them.
Yeah, sure. I'll just do that.
Yeah, there is one question on NFTically. Can I upload my pre-existing NFT from another platform? Answer is yes. Actually, you have to use your same wallet. Once you use your same wallet, actually your NFTs will be mapped automatically. And you can even bring your collection. And even if you have minted something on NFTically, you can take it from somewhere else. So remember, NFTically is not a custodian platform. We do not take the custody of your wallet, or we do not take the custody of your NFTs. So wherever you are minting here is actually always remain in your wallet. NFTically can never control your NFTs. So we are just a platform to facilitate the transaction. We do not control your wallet. And yeah, there was a question that, so it will be showcased on both platforms. Answer is yes. Even if you have one NFT, you can mint it from just one platform, but you can sell it on NFTically, you can sell it on OpenSea, you can sell it on Rarible, you can sell it on Mintable, all the platform at the same time. Remember, whichever platform execute your sale first will be valid, and remaining orders will become invalid automatically.
There's another question that asks, does it make sense to mint your NFT on Polygon or Solana rather than
actually, Polygon or Solana, right?
Yeah, right.
So these are two different set of blockchain. Remember, Polygon belongs to the Ethereum family. So Polygon blockchain is a side chain of Ethereum. So whatever you do on Ethereum blockchain is quite similar to Polygon. Solana has a completely different family. So, now question is which blockchain I should choose while minting my NFT, which blockchain will be right. So it's a very subjective question first. Second is that, every blockchain has a kind of perception, right? Because NFTs are all about perception. There is no rational value that most of the people see immediately. So since it is all about perception, so you need to be very careful where you are going to put your art, in which market or in which network. So if you feel that your buyers are mostly belongs to Solana, you should go and mint in Solana. If you feel that your buyers are mostly belongs to Ethereum, you should mint on Ethereum. Of course, some blockchain has a much richer perception than the others. So it's a very subjective matter. Wallet is the best, and how does it matter? So wallet doesn't matter actually. So wallet is like, using your private key to sign a transaction. So ideally 90% of the market, I would say 70-80% of the market is with either Polygonmatic, in the wallet segment, 60-70% market is with the MetaMask. So MetaMask is the most common wallet. Another one is the Coinbase wallet. And so you can go with the MetaMask by default, and Coinbase has a similar experience. And most of the wallet has a similar experience, so it doesn't matter. Of course, you should always think about using the hardware wallet if you are thinking about safety, right? Next question.
Yeah. So another question was, government of India's stance on crypto and everything. That's the most.
Yeah. So it's a very subjective matter. Government can definitely decide to ban NFTs, cryptocurrency, and of course blockchain. It cannot. Government cannot ban blockchain, but government is aware that the innovations in the decentralized market are very valuable for the GDP of this country. So since government is working towards the 5 trillion economy, blockchain will play a very important role in contributing towards that economy. So it's not going to happen that government will ban the blockchain, because it's just a internet. It's like internet. Government cannot ban internet. Now there are the use cases. Cryptocurrency is one of use case. Government can definitely say that we cannot allow cryptocurrency to be used as a money for a mode of purchase. Definitely, and I think government should do it. But if governments may define cryptocurrency as a asset class. So if that happens, then it becomes an investable thing, and you can pay your taxes on the capital gain and capital loss, and everything will work smoothly. But again, nothing has been defined, nothing has been declared by the government, so it is quite open right now. Everybody is confused whether I should pay tax or not, so it's quite open right now. And ideally, government should actually take a stance where they should define the things very clearly, so that innovation can flourish in the nation, because that is more important part.
So Manjul wants to ask a question, Toshen. Someone has Matic tokens on CoinDCX. Can it transfer to MetaMask wallet to use it, same token for NFT minting?
Yes. And remember, the Matic which are being traded in the open market are mostly ERC20. So you have to bridge them, that Matic token, which is an ERC20, you have to bridge them from Ethereum chain to Polygon Matic. So you have to check the Polygon bridge, actually, to move from ERC20 to Polygon native coin. There are two separate coins actually. So you can Google about it and you'll find out. Yes.
So
another question is that can NFTs be hacked in the similar way cryptos are hacked from digital wallets?
No. So remember, there is no example till now where your cryptocurrency wallet has been hacked, even if you have not declared or somebody has not stolen your private key. If you can protect your private key, nobody can hack or steal your wallet. The problem is people actually share the access of their wallet or lose the private key. If somebody can steal your private key, they can actually steal your NFTs. That's the answer.
So Toshen, Ankit wants to know, how can brands directly work with NFTically to build their whitelisted NFT stores?
You can reach out to us. You can just send us an email to me at toshendra.com or kanishka.sharma@nftically.com. There are so many email IDs actually, so we'll share the email IDs here, and you can talk to us and we'll help you figure out the always anything related to NFTs. So whatever you have in mind, whatever questions, we'll help you answer, and we'll share the path how to do it. And really nice meeting you all. And if you have any questions, doubt, please reach out to us on our social media, Twitter, LinkedIn, anywhere. Tarun's email ID is already there. My email ID is me@toshendra.com. You can actually use that as well.
Also, Priyanka has shared all the links for the social media handles also.
Yep. Thanks to Uday actually for helping us organize this. And it was a really great idea. Thank you, Uday, and thank you for the entire group, WhatsApp group, where you have been very nice.
Thanks, Toshendra. Thank you so much. This was very useful.
Thanks, everyone. Take care, guys.